The fight of the Silver State and a chance to lay claim to the Fremont Cannon once again. The prized possession that fans of both of these schools are looking to roll back home and fire off once again. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. The last matchup between these two harkened to the days when Colin Kaepernick dominated this rivalry as the Wolfpack humiliated the Rebels in a game UNLV would like to atone for today.
Yeah, it was not pretty. It was actually very embarrassing, and I know UNLV has talked about this for a long time and battled it since the last meeting, but the Cannon was firmly in Nevada's control early in that football game, Jesse.
Yeah, the Wolfpack, they were out hunting. They were looking to eat, and they were getting it done. They were more physical. They were more skilled. They had better coaching. They beat them every which way.
And the Rebels in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to set up the screen. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big...
There he goes! He's at the top. Touchdown, Nevada! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved. Perimeter and space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Clay. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Find some fresh air. Oh, a lot of space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot. Got a man in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Rebels are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm, so each year the winning team earns the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. They believe they can run right here. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. A little screen to the running back. just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. A first down run in the red zone. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Mack's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat as Nevada won the first game by a mere 2 points.
Yeah, it's funny to watch all those games back in the day. It's like 0-0 tie, 2 points. Now we're seeing high-scoring, firing cannons, and that's what's cool about the Fremont Cannon. Like, you get to earn this, and you get to bring it to your university. It's the battle for Nevada.
Means a lot to these 2 schools, means a lot in the state. It's not a trophy you can necessarily put in the trophy case, but it's all about having possession, and that's what these 2 schools are battling for today.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete on the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. He's looking to pass. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. 2nd and goal for this offense. On the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nevada. The defense putting points on the board.
defense just straight flipping the script. They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Coming out with it, it's Clay. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The short hands, it's Clay.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They think there's room to run to the right here. Turning it on! All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. From the gun, running back gets the give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Quarterback adapting. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating.
Touchdown, Nevada! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clay. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got some room to run.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
We'll give the defense credit there. On 3rd down, it almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done. Now the offense is coming off the field.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Completes it in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Nevada going quickly. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Waddle. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Waddle. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here we go. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build up. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Ready to fire from the pistol. Gives it on the option. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Waddle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get him to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down. Here we go, here we go.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right.
Here we go, here we go.
Got it in the middle, it's Clay. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Now the toss. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down, they give it back up now to their offense.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. Breaks into the open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Let's go. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Waddle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun. Wants to pass. Complete to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
42, UNLV 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. We've reached a break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Here we go.
Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. Inside the 25. He's into the open down the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nevada. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got room to work. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now the toss. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. They'll run for it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed gimme 4th down conversion either, but still, they trust in him to find the crease and keep this drive alive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Bringing it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Got the back over the middle. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. The battle in the Silver State has come to a close, and Nevada will take ownership of the Fremont Cannon one more time. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.